Yeah, I thought the team played very well tonight. So proud of all the players coming in and having a huge impact, whether they started or they didn't. And that's 2 games in a row that I thought we played very well and good enough to have gotten maybe 3 points. But late goal at the end, it looked like it was a handball from our end, off the body and into the hand, but she scored. So tough one, but no excuses. We had our opportunities to put it away. But overall, we came into Seattle. They're in a playoff spot, and we came here and played very well. So much credit has to go to this group, regardless of where we are in the standings. They just don't give up. They continue to play, and it's such a pleasure to coach them.
All right, thanks, Coach. First hand up goes to Paula.
Good evening, buenas noches, ¿cómo estás, Albertin? We spoke in the press conference about keeping the same type of football for the last 2 games. How do you guys find the balance to face Seattle tonight? Thank you.
Yeah, so that's 2 games that we did play very well in how we kept the ball. We played through the wings. We also played through the middle. There was great movement and the interchange. Everyone was confident asking for the ball. I thought we had good performances all over. So when I asked the team to be confident, want the ball at their feet, look to be a threat in behind when it's on, and we did a lot of that. We as I asked them to, is take what they give you. And we did that quite often, and just, end product wasn't quite there. A lot of credit goes to Seattle too, because they played very well defensively and just, got in the way and made tackles when they needed to. But very pleased with our football and the way we enjoyed the ball.
Thank you, Paula. Do you have more?
One more question. Yes. Regardless of you guys getting 1 point, but what do you think about the consistency until the end of the game? Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, I thought we were consistent all the way through. I mean, as the game gets to the end, the legs tired a little bit, so the game opens up, and both teams are going to have some chances. And I thought we had some very good chances in there, and we created opportunities with our outside backs getting forward, our forwards creating good spaces where we could attack. And at the very end there, we went from taking a shot inside the 18 that was probably not the best choice. And Tess was struggling physically, which we were actually going to be taking her out because she had asked to come out, and it was kind of a combination of the shot at the wrong time. Tess wasn't able to get back in the midfield, and she knows it. I mean, she just feels awful about it. She was having a difficult time, and ball gets played in behind. We don't clear it, but it's we gotta have to continue, and this is the message we told them before. It's just we have to stay locked in. We have to stay engaged in the game for the entire 90+ minutes, and we asked the team to play the same type of football, but make sure that we stay locked in from the beginning to the finish when we play at home next weekend against Carolina. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. So we want to give a good performance, play a good game, and show our fans that we're a fun team to watch.
Última pregunta en español. Hablábamos también, fueron 2 juegos fuera de casa, ahorita regresan para conectarse otra vez con sus fans. ¿Cuál ha sido el análisis de jugar fuera de casa y ahorita regresar, y qué fue lo que más le gustó? Gracias.
Lo que más me gustó es que jugamos muy bien en fútbol, los 2 juegos, contra Portland y ahora contra Seattle. Y entonces algunas veces eso, cuando uno no está jugando en casa, no tiene tanto pressure. Y es más fácil algunas veces jugar, pero nosotros sabemos que los fans de nosotros los ayudan mucho, y ahora de verdad estamos listos para ese juego contra Carolina, para jugar en frente de our fans.
Thank you, gracias.
Gracias.
Thanks, Paula. Up next is Brian.
Hey, Coach. Last year you guys couldn't buy a draw, and this year you got 8 of them. Something that just kind of, this has been a long time since a win. I think June 7th. Am I mistaken on that, or is that?
I think you're right, somewhere around there. Yeah.
June 7th. it's just kind of those little things. Where do you have to go to these last two games to try to get those 3 points, finish the season out with at least one of those two games being a win, to set this team on the right foot for off season next year.
Yeah, so it's actually, it's not necessarily now the football. It's more of a mental thing. And it happens in sports. Sometimes when you're winning, you just find ways to win and things fall your way. And sometimes when you're not, it's kind of a lack of belief and a little bit of doubt that creeps into your mind. And we know we're good enough because of the way we played today. Most of that game, I would say we may have outplayed them, outpossessed them, and had some really good moments. But mentally, when you don't win for a while, the reality is you just kind of start tensing up a little bit. You just have doubts, and we have to overcome that. All it takes is a win. The fact that we're now have gone ahead in some of these games and we haven't been able to pull the result. It's not necessarily the football. It really isn't. It's just believing that, hey, we have what it takes, and have that mindset and that mentality to win. So I think this week, actually, we're going to touch on that more than anything because we now have our football dialed in for the most part. I think we're playing really well all over the field and making good decisions, and we understand what we're supposed to do. It's just now the mental part of the game, which is a big one.
So next game, you face one of the teams that you have beaten this year, a 1-0 win at their place, or kind of early in the season. How do you feel confident-wise going into this game? And and on a side note, how we saw a lot of energy from Penelope tonight. Are you about ready to be able to extend her minutes?
No, we definitely are ready to extend her minutes. Every day that goes by, she just gets more fit and looks good out there. And then as far as our next game, it's not necessarily who we're playing, it's a type of football that we've been playing. And we just have to continue doing that and enjoying the ball, being a threat when we attack like we having the discipline and being aggressive also defensively. But then the mental part of it, that's the key. But it doesn't necessarily matter too much who we play. It's just that the type of football that we have been playing now for the last month, although we haven't gotten a win, it's been good. It's been really good at times. And, it's executing and being mentally strong.
Is it just an odd statistic, or is it a telling statistic that all 4 of the wins this year for the team have been clean sheets?
Oh, no, I think that's just kind of a coincidence and odd. That's what you kind of strive for every single game. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Because it seems every result is because of Jordan this year, just her making a miraculous save or two, and that's just including in this game.
Yeah.
And that's one of the. But again, I think the defense for the most part was stellar.
I agree.
It's just getting that last third thing, especially in those last 15 minutes.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Silk did what she's been doing all season long. Had a great performance. I thought our defense was outstanding, and that goal came a little bit more from further up the field and not necessarily just our defensive line. So, looking forward to the next game.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Brian. Okay, we will let Coach go, and we'll be back with Taylor Huff and Jordan Silkowitz. Thanks
everyone.
All right, we are back with Jordan Silkowitz and Taylor Huff, and we will go ahead and open straight to questions. First hand up for them today is Brian.
So, Taylor, congratulations on yet another goal. This is becoming a good habit that we're seeing here. What were you seeing in run of play today that was giving you these opportunities, and what do you need to see these next 2 games to kind of crack this winless streak and get a couple before the end of the season?
Yeah, that's a good question. I saw that the Seattle defender was higher up, so it led to when we wanted on the right side, the left side was completely open. So it was just my job to get in the box and kind of, like execute when the ball was to me, and I've found myself in the box, in and around the box a lot, and took some early shots and they got blocked, but finally Rudy played a good ball to me across. I was wide open and just had to finish that, but yeah, so just executing early on.
And then Jordan, something that I was just kind of mulling over here as I looked at the stats for this season, all 4 of the wins have come on clean sheets by you. And I mean, I was rooting for you today. That's kind of it's kind of an odd thing, but it has been true. The more stellar you are, the more the wins there. And how close do you guys think you came to stopping that goal, and where do you want to see you playing to be able to finish these out with a couple of wins to finish out the season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's hard to concede late in games, and we've done that a little bit. But I think, first of all, a shutout takes all 11 people, 10 in front of me, busting their butts. And I think today we've put in a great defensive shift. Obviously there were some breakdowns on that goals, more lessons learned. And yeah, I think we're just really excited to get back home in front of our fans next week and get that clean sheet and win.
And it seems like that pair of Sydney and Brooklyn in front of you have just really just stabilized that center here for the last few weeks. Has that made your job easier?
Oh, they've been incredible additions. We're really lucky to have them here and just excited to keep building and growing as a group and growing those relationships both on and off the field.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. Paula?
Good evening, guys. How are you? Congratulations. You guys got a point, excellent performance. Taylor, you scored a goal in minute 31. How do you feel to create a momentum for your team? And I do have a follow-up. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always awesome to score for my team. Unfortunately, we got the tie, but yeah, so lucky to score that goal for my team. But yeah, would have liked to win, I think, like anyone. But I think I'm excited to just play at home in front of our fans and hopefully get another goal.
This question is for both. Let's talk about you guys' contribution and performance. How was the communication inside and out the field? Thank you.
Yeah, I think our communication on the field is continuing to grow in between lines as a team collectively. And I think we're just continuing to fight. This team, we're not dying. We're playing spoiler at this point. Obviously, we like to be in it, but we're playing spoiler now. And I think this team's not quitting. And I think just the coaches, the team, everyone involved, everyone's willingness to continue to grind, continue to get better each and every week is something I'm really proud of, and we're going to continue to fight. And we got 2 more games and 2 more wins.
Last question. I spoke with Albertin about keeping the same type of football from the last 2 games. As players, what was key to achieve it? Thank you so much, and see you at home.
Yeah, I think every week we go into the game with a game plan. And I think today just going out and executing, I think we created a lot. And we're just going to continue to learn and continue to get better each and every week. And we're pumped to be back home in front of our fans.